Today I want to share a story of how I signed my very first online client. We're going to go back to 2017, 2018 time. I was working at BJ's Brewhouse. I had been there for about 2 years now, and I missed my next promotion. There had been people who had come in behind me, meaning that they were hired after me, yet they were promoted before me, which means that I was obviously being skipped on a promotion. 2 years in, getting skipped on a promotion, I realized, okay, I'm at a dead end. I started applying to different jobs. I started applying to different busing positions in different areas, and I wasn't getting calls back at all. And again, I realized I'm at a dead end. The kicker came when I got my acceptance letter from San Diego State, which I had been applying for about 2 years at this point. The acceptance letter said that I was not accepted. I did not get access. At that point, I realized I'm getting passed over on my promotions. I'm not able to get any kind of other job, and I'm not getting into the school that I need to. I was either faced was doing another year, which at this point I was 22, 23, forget exactly, but I was about 22, 23, doing another year and trying again with the chance that I'll get into college the next year, and then having another 2 years before I graduate, which I'll be 25, 26, graduating college, barely starting my life, or figure something out. And I realized that I did not want to wait to be 25, bussing tables in school still while all of my friends are all graduating and getting jobs. I realized it was time to take destiny into my own hands. And so I was having a conversation with a good friend of mine, and he said, you know, why don't you try coaching again? At this point, I had started a coaching business back in my mom's garage. I shut it down to move to San Diego to start new, start fresh. And I hadn't really taken on any clients since then. I tried dabbling with a couple other online businesses that did okay, but never really anything that stuck. And my friend said, why don't you try online coaching again? You built up an Instagram page, you have a decent following, you can definitely make some money off of it. And I thought, yeah, you know, maybe it's not for me. I don't know. I kind of just brushed it off. But eventually it got to a point to where I really don't have a choice. I have to try something. So what I did was I posted up a photo on Instagram and said, hey, if anybody's looking for a coach, I'm looking to take on a few clients. If anyone wants to get in shape, DM me and I will tell you a little bit more about how it works. That night I had 3 people DM me, 3 people that I had no idea who they were, and I had no clue what I was doing. All I really did was I gave them my phone number. I said, hey, you know, this is my phone number. Let's chat at this time. I'll tell you a little bit more about the coaching program. And mind you, I didn't have a coaching program. I had no idea what I was doing. I was literally just winging it. I had no idea who these people were. They were total strangers online, but I really was just curious to see how far I can take it. The very first person, I'll never forget his name. His name is Fernie, and he became a really good friend of mine. He came down and slept on my couch. We've had many, many memories together. He's just a really good client that gave me a chance, and I consider him a good time friend. I got on the call with him and I was kind of shaking in my boots. I had no idea what I was doing, and he was all for it. He's like, dude, I want to get in shape. I want to do this. Like, I'm so ready. How much do you cost? And I kind of choked. I had no idea. I just threw whatever number I could think of, which at the time was $150 for 12 weeks, which if you break it down, it was $50 a month. He said, sold, I'm in. Like, let's get started. Let's do this thing. I sent him an invoice for $150 and he paid it. And that was my first client that I ever signed. I actually sent that invoice and got that money sitting in the parking lot of BJ's about to go to my shift. And I didn't quit on the spot, but the next week I walked in there, I put in my 2 weeks, and I knew I can do online coaching. I just made $150 in 5 minutes. And even though it wasn't a lot, it was enough for me to know that I can do this thing. And from there, what I did was I kind of just built out his workout plan on custom Word doc. It wasn't anything pretty. Like, it was nothing fancy, nothing pretty. And obviously it's like, looking back on it now, I'm like, damn, that thing definitely needed some work. But for me, it was the very first start. You know, I feel like so many people try to be perfect. They try to have all their ducks in a row. They try to, you know, make sure that everything is nice and tidy before they ever start doing anything. What happens is they get stuck into procrastination and they never get off the ground. Whereas for me, in my happenstance, I just went straight for getting started and figuring out the rest later and just seeing how far I can go. And I think it paid off in a big way because it allowed me to take action, get results, and get feedback really, really quickly. That gave me the assurance that I'm heading in the right direction. If you don't take action very fast, if you don't take messy action, you're not going to get the reassurance you need to know that you're on the right path. If I had taken 3 months to build out all my workout plans, to build out a custom strategy, to build out all these things that wasn't focused on getting clients, then I wouldn't have any sort of reassurance to know that what I'm doing is actually working. And so when you guys are first getting started, just put yourselves out there, go after whatever clients you can get, and charge whatever you can in order for you to sign that client. It is much better to sign your clients and build your roster than raise your prices as your demand and skills grow as a coach. But if you guys are just getting started with coaching, you guys want to learn how you can start an online coaching business, all you got to do is click the links down below. You'll learn a little bit more about our program, which is the Personal Trainers Business Incubator. And from there, you'll see exactly how we can help you start your business. If that's you, click the link down below and we'll see you on the other side.